Bruh.
Charles ons to a game! You betcha, why do you have to interview to play a game? Farinster, hey, bossman!
Hey, Busman.
So then can I do an interview? This guy test. Farinster Slime should him join the Discord and put in an app?
Six slots provide a +1 boost, and 2 slots provide a +2 boost. For example, you can equip a bronze badge and reach silver with a +1 boost, or apply a +2 boost to a gold badge and earn a max level of legend. This is how legend badges are earned this year in NBA 2K27. Synergy slots have two parts, Fuse and Reaction. Fuse badges receive a max +1 or a max +2 boost for the entire game, pushing that badge beyond its current tier to maximize its potential.
This much copper wire,
Placing a
all
badge
this,
in the Fuse
all
slot
of this.
also frees up the badge tokens you would have otherwise spent to equip it. When Reaction badges are paired with Fuse badges, a boost is triggered automatically once you activated the Fuse badge a set number of times during the game. When triggered, the Reaction badge receives the same +1 or +2 boost for the remainder of the game.
Shanae, after seeing that, what's the first build that you're going to make?
Before I even start, I actually want to give love. That hoodie is fire.
That's what everybody's been saying.
I love your top, but that hoodie is fire. I need to steal that, okay? Yeah, to answer your question, power forward. That's it for me. You guys know when I was a player, I love to protect the rim, clean up the glass. I mean, when we think of power forwards or even centers, I don't know if you guys saw the clip.
We did.
Of what happened between me and Victor Wembanyama. You guys, we played. I beat him the first time. But then he kicked my butt the second time. So we need to have a rematch. But again, I think it's people like that that are beasts on the boards, that are relentless, but also have the skills to really get you a win.
Sounds familiar.
Oh, that's cute. I know. I love that.
Listen, that's awesome. But there's so much to be excited about. The My Player Builder this year is epic, and I can't wait to see what everyone cooks up. For veteran build makers, the deep customization options you're all used to are still in NBA 2K27. The team continues to refine the underlying attribute systems in pursuit of the most balanced and creative My Player Builder to date. Also, don't sleep on everything going on with badges this year. New badge tokens and loadouts, badge synergy, and even 19 new badges. Big updates this year.
All right, well, thank you, Shanae. But before you go, do you ever feel like maybe you wish you could build your My Player on the go?
Oh, I'd absolutely love that. Can't say I've ever thought about it, but now you really piqued my imagination. You've intrigued me.
Okay. Well, then you might want to pay attention to this next section. I guess I'll be cooking up.
Oh, thanks, y'all.
Okay, thank you. Well, this is all great news, but 2K fam, I'm going to need you to buckle up, because what if I told you that you no longer have to wait until early access to start making your NBA 2K27 My Player builds on August 21st? We will be releasing an all-new companion app for NBA 2K27 players called NBA 2K HQ. It will be your headquarters for all things NBA 2K, with many exciting features, starting with being able to make and share your My Player builds with the homies from the convenience of your phone. So, Chris, tell the people what they want to know.
All right, let's get into this. Like Alexa said, now you can take that My Player Builder console experience and bring it everywhere with the all-new NBA 2K HQ app. You're going to be able to access the My Player Builder, make edits, and configure your perfect build. Not to mention, you can now share your build with others via QR code. I'm going to make you a few. You can also message your team members and friends. Track progress on your crew's weekly goals. And the best part is, you can earn even more rewards every day you log in to 2K HQ. Plus, we've improved the face scanning technology all within the app. It's the perfect companion app for hoopers everywhere, and I am personally extremely psyched about it, Alexis. I'm definitely going to have a few builds ready by August 28th to cross all of you up.
Remember, you all, the app is dropping on August 21st, just 3 days from now. So mark your calendars, download the app, and get into the world of 2K sooner than later. Now, I'm feeling very good today. I'm excited. So what if I told you that I have another surprise for you, Chris?
I'm ready for it.
And what if I told you you're not going to have to wait until August 28th to test out your build?
Okay, I'm
Early
intrigued.
access is now going to officially start on August 26th. So if you pre-order the Superstar or the Ultra editions, you can start playing NBA 2K27 just 8 days from now. I know you guys are all excited. You can start crafting your build on the 21st with the app and then start putting it to the test on the 26th. Let's go. Yes. Now, if you're a member of the NBA 2K community, you know these guys well. They don't need any introduction, but I'm going to toss it up to the booth where Evan and Stacks are coming to you live. What's up, guys?
Welcome, everybody. Our community show has made it to the big leagues. I'm your host, Evan. I'm pleased to introduce our special guest, my man Stacks. How you doing?
Yo, what's good, man? I'm happy to talk about some NBA 2K27 today. We heard a lot of fire news, so let's get into it.
I'm ready as well. All right, the crew on the floor just broke down what's new in gameplay, the city, and the My Player Builder. Now, let's talk about my team and my NBA. Stacks, my team is all about building your dream team of NBA and WNBA superstars from any era. Who makes your all-time starting five?
That's a good question. First and foremost, I think I would go greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry. Probably the greatest player of all time, Michael Jordan. I gotta go KD. Give me KD. Tim Duncan, and I'm gonna go with Shaq. Shaq at my center.
Can't go wrong with those choices. Before we get into it, heads up that we're doing Q&A with our dev team about all of today's 2K27 news in our official Discord at discord.gg/NBA2K. So if you have questions, submit them there, and we're going to answer some later this week. But we're here to talk about my team. This year, we wanted to make sure that every card you pull feels like a win. So for the first time ever, you can exchange any of your player cards, even cards earned from season-level rewards, for powerful cards. Even when you complete a collection for a collection reward, those cards can still be used in the exchange. There will be a new Premier Exchange that features one of the most powerful cards in my team each season, and these exchanges require cards of a certain gem tier. That means any card that meets the gem tier requirement qualifies, regardless of how you got it or who the player is. So this is going to make sure that every card helps you improve your lineup.
So I feel like this is really huge news, really big news for the My Team community, everybody watching right now. It makes sure that every card matters, and I think that's really good.
Definitely. Something else the My Team community has been vocal about is wanting classic game modes back. Now everybody has their personal favorite, and we can confirm that in 2K27 there will be rotating multiplayer modes throughout the year that includes Triple Threat Online and Clutch Time Online making their return. Stacks, which of these two modes are you going to play first?
That's a tough question. I think I'm going to go with Triple Threat Online, personally. I'm already thinking about lineups that I'm going to run out there with. So, yeah, I'm going to go Triple Threat Online.
Well, you won't have to wait long, Stacks, because starting in Season 1, Triple Threat Online will be available all season, including the opportunity to earn a mode completion reward card. And Clutch Time Online will make an appearance in Season 1 as well. There are also some big updates around player XP progression and so much more in My Team, but you'll have to tune in to the My Team Courtside Report that will be dropping right after the stream.
I'm not going to lie, Evan, we cooking right now. A lot of fire news. My team getting some big updates. What else do we got?
I got even more for you. Next, let's break down my NBA. This year, the dev team's first goal was to get back to the basics and improve the core franchise experience that we know our MyNBA community really cares about. There are so many features here, like improved free agency negotiations. We've got a new morale system that tracks friendships and rivalries across the league where you can form big threes. You can now do 4-team trades and even throw in cash considerations. We have contract buyouts on the buyout market. We got 10-day contracts, new historical courts for eras, NBA Cup improvements, the new All-Star Game format, and a lot more based on your community feedback that you can all read in the NBA Courtside Report.
Now, Evan, I heard you mention 10-day contracts. Can I now sign myself to a 10-day contract so I can win a championship?
Stacks, anything is possible in my NBA. Now, after accomplishing that goal, the dev team wanted to add one more feature that might be one of my favorites, and that's My NBA Legacy. This is a player-locked save that allows you to pick any player in the modern era, and you can earn experience to level up your badges and upgrade your attributes as this player. You can continue the career of a superstar, or pick a lesser-known player and create a legend out of them. It's almost like playing through the career of any player of your choice within my NBA sandbox. Stacks, if you could pick one player in today's NBA to play in for my NBA Legacy, who would it be?
I think this might be the easiest question you asked me all day. I'm going to go with Jalen Brunson, all right? I'm trying to win back-to-back championships. Finals MVPs, all of that. We need that.
You know I'm picking LeBron. We'll see who has the better my NBA Legacy. There is just too much to talk about for my team and my NBA here, so all the news can be found in the Courtside Reports going live after the show. And also, you might see me and Stacks stick around as your post-show entertainment for some more details as well, because we got all the news for you. Now, one more thing before we pass it back to Alexis and Chris. We know there's something the community wants to hear about, and that's how we are protecting the online experience. Fair play and competition are a big focus of 2K27. Today, we can share that we are working on improved detections for automated cheating devices and scripts. Those improvements will go live after launch, and once they do, enforcement will be retroactive to day 1 of 2K27. Protecting fair play is an ongoing effort, and we'll keep improving how we combat cheating, and we'll have more to share with you all after the launch of 2K27. That's it for us in the booth. Thank you for watching. Thank you to my special guest, as always, Stacks. We're going to toss it back to Alexis and Chris with even more news about my career.
Thank you, Evan. Now this man standing to my left needs no introduction to the Hooper community. He's a two-time NBA All-Star from the Indiana Pacers. It's Tyrese Halliburton. Welcome. We're so excited to have you here.
Appreciate it, guys. Is my mic on? Is my mic on?
Yeah,
appreciate it, guys.
Everybody
Appreciate
hears
it,
you. How's your summer been?
Great. Just got married, so it's been a good summer. Excited.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well, here we ask the hard-hitting questions, and we're going to just get it right started. So if you could play in any other era, what era would you play?
Oh man, probably 2010s, just because that's me as a big basketball fan, big gamer. That Heatles LeBron era. That's very much so what I grew up with.
Well, I can tell you like your basketball history, so that probably means I think you're going to have very much fun with this next brand new feature coming to my career this year.
For real? What y'all got? Let me see.
Well, I think we should take a look.
Okay, let's see.
What up?
What are you playing? It's the new 2K?
You know it. It's my career eras.
You like it?
Do I like it? It's fire. You build your guy like regular my career, but you can play in all these different eras. They got the Curry era, LeBron,
Okay.
Kobe, Jordan,
I like that.
and Magic and Bird. That's the 80s one.
Forget being the best of your era. Play to be the best of all time. The debates about who's the greatest player. and the best dynasty in NBA history will never end. Settle them yourself in My Career Eras. Step onto the court and create history. Outshine Magic and Bird. Deny Michael Jordan his 6 rings. Team up with AI and stop the Lakers' three-peat. Turn Miami's Big Three into the Big Four. And rob D. Rose of his youngest MVP title. They'll question your legacy until you bury them in their prime. Put the debate to rest. NBA 2K27. Ball over everything.
Eras is coming to My Career this year. What do you think about that?
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's exciting. Playing many different eras. The game's officiated different. Teams are different. You get to see how guys progress, and you know how they're going to progress. So all that's really exciting.
And all those what-if questions can only be answered this year in NBA 2K.
Yeah, for me, that's huge. I love the idea that you can ball out with anybody. So that's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you're definitely basically a time traveler, but we think you would kill it in any era, and we can't wait to see what this year brings for you both on the court and in NBA 2K27. So we want to thank you so much for rocking with us today.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
Thank you.
All right. Eras isn't all that's cooking in My Career this year either. This is the most ambitious story we've ever told, spanning 11 chapters and is more than twice the length of last year's. The story follows MP's career from high school through the G League and into the NBA. We also run into some new characters in MP's story you just might know.
I'm gonna try something, okay? He had this crazy look in his eyes.
Yeah, but he was trash. I'm glad he was there.
Why?
Because that could happen anytime. Dirty or not, it's still basketball. Can't really be worried
This
about
guy
playing
test.
like that.
Yeah, whatever makes you feel better, okay? Have you talked to Dion? Is he gonna see you this week? He's here, right?
Yeah, tomorrow. I want to work with him on a few things before the tournament.
Yeah, man. We gotta win this tournament, man. The water bill is gonna be astronomical. You've been taking so many showers.
I'm way more concerned about impressing the scouts than showering right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait. The G League guys?
Featuring none other than Vince Staples as MP's cousin. He helps you navigate the challenges throughout your entire journey. But that's not all. There are so many routes into the NBA today, and the same goes for our game. While this isn't the first time you've seen the G in MP storyline, it surely will be one for the books. Take a look.
What up, Dion, my boy?
Hey, what's up? I'm ready to get you to work. Come on. All right, now, Rucker's one thing, but that street ball, you don't translate to the G. If you want to get drafted next season, you got to establish yourself immediately.
See, that's why I like you, Dion. You always one step ahead of the competition. That's what I need.
And I know I ain't got to tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyway. The G League ain't no joke. Everybody there is fighting with every cell in their body to get to the NBA.
But there is even bigger news for My Career this year. For the first time ever, you can now team up with a friend and cement your legacy together with an all-new co-op experience. Check this out.
Okay, but listen, now it's time to make history. I mean, winning a championship as rookies could be massive for your brand. You could be the new Magic and Bird, all right? And on the same team. I mean, nobody has seen that before.
I like that. Okay, but which one of us is Larry?
Obviously, I'm Magic and you're Bird.
Okay, that's cool. I like that.
Oh. You're cool with being one of the greatest players of all time. That's mighty big of you, Trace.
What can I say? I'm a generous guy.
Yeah, okay.
You can pick from 9 build templates to customize Trace's physicals inspired by superstars like Giannis, Steph, and KD, and then earn points to upgrade Trace and become the ultimate dynamic duo with him on the court. When your running mate isn't online, Trace plays with you like an AI, and your friend can hop in and out of co-op with you at any time. The best part is that both you and your partner earn full amounts of VC and Season XP as you progress through the My Career story. Teamwork makes the dream work, as they say, Alexis.
I agree.
All in all, My Career is packed this year. Eras, co-op running mate, fire and concrete in the modern era. 2K27 My Career is surely one of the best we've ever done, and I can't wait for all of you to experience it.
That is going to do it for us today. What a great event. And we want to thank you for watching. We've covered everything from gameplay to all the new features like a co-ed city, updated My Player Builder, My NBA, My Team, new NBA 2K HQ, and our most ambitious My Career story ever. And this is just the beginning. Immediately after this show, go check out the complete courtside reports for every mode on the website, nba.2k.com, for a deeper dive into everything that you saw today. All the details, all the nuance, all ball dropping live on our 2K channels. Pre-order NBA 2K right now and get early access on August 26th. And also, don't forget about NBA 2K HQ. That releases on Apple and Android on August 21st. So you have 5 days to get your My Player build ready. Now, for those who just can't get enough of the news, stick around, because after the stream, we have the NBA 2K channel. They'll be streaming live NBA 2K 27 Play Now action, along with a full breakdown of gameplay and every single mode that we talked about again today. So thank you guys so much, and until then, we cannot wait for you all to enjoy NBA 2K 27. Ball over everything.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you in NBA 2K27, and I'll see you on the virtual courts.
I know how you're feeling right now. You're at the start of something new. You want to be MVP?
Me?
Yes. You want to be MVP, right?
Yes.
Say it like you mean it.
I want to be the MVP.
Louder.
I want to be the MVP! Woo!
All right. All right.
Welcome back, everybody. Stax and I are here to be your post-show entertainment. How are you feeling so far, Stax?
Hey, man, I'm feeling real good. Super excited to learn more. Apparently, we're about to learn some more right now, Evan. So let's get right into it, baby. Let's get it.
Yes, we are. Many of you in the community want all of the details you can get for NBA 2K27, so that is what Stax and I are here to provide. We are going to go through gameplay and then each of the game modes. So if you missed the preseason breakdown, you get to see it all here for the first time. If you've been here with us since the very beginning, you'll get to see even more details so that you know everything you can expect this year. We are also going to have some creators and special guests joining us to play a few quick play matches live on stream to give you an extended look at real 5v5 gameplay in 2K27. And I promise I am not going to be yapping too much today, but first, many of you are here for Twitch drops as well, so let's talk about that. Because we do have special Twitch drops active today, If you tune in for a total of 45 minutes, which many of you have already done that, you will get a locker code for NBA 2K26 that contains a My Team NBA GOAT option pack, a diamond animation breaker in My Team, a smiley basketball head for your My Player, 60 skill boosts, and double XP coins in both My Career and My Team. If you keep watching for another 45 minutes, you will earn your first locker code for NBA 2K27, and this will give you not just the skill boosts and a double XP coin, but also a 92 overall free agent pack in My Team, and a 2K Day hoodie that will be eligible for one of the first double rep events in 2K27 on 2K Day. So on 2K Day, when you wear this red hoodie, you will get double rep to start the year. So we're trying to help you end the year right in 2K26 and then start the year with a boost in 2K27 when it comes out next week. But Stacks, I have said enough. Y'all, Stacks has a list of everything new in 2K27, and he is going to pick what we should talk about, starting with the gameplay news. So Stacks, what do you got for the chat?
All right, so look, Mike mentioned there's a feature called Step Through Up and Unders. How does it work, Evan? Give us a little bit more details on that.
Yeah, Mike talked about this one. This is a fun new mechanic that our dev team has added in the game for a really popular move in the league today, one that's pretty hard to stop. So you can be just like SGA or just like Luka. I was watching Luka do it all this past season, and after you do a pump fake, you push the pro stick in one of 5 directions, and you will get a step-through layup or jump shot in that direction. And these have been captured by pro play. So we've got players like Donovan Mitchell who've been captured through the pro play technology, just like how they do this move in real life. And I will say that we had some 2K27 playtests earlier in the summer, and this was a move that some people noticed right away and said was really fun to use. We've also got over 100 creators at Community Day today, and I cannot wait to hear their thoughts on this one, Stacks.
Yeah, man, step through up and unders. I'm looking forward to using that move myself, man. It looked good, I gotta say. Anyway, the chat went crazy when expanded dribbling categories were mentioned earlier. What other details do we have about that?
Yeah, this is a good one. Something that many dribble heads have been requesting for a while is for dribbling packages to be broken up into individual movement categories. So, for example, this year, if you're looking at the escape moves, they've been broken down into different categories for hesitation, crossover, between the legs, and behind the back escapes. In total, there are almost 30 of these categories, and you can check out the full list in the Gameplay Courtside Report on the NBA 2K website. We really think this allows you to personalize every aspect of your animation package and really have a dribble style that's more unique to you, because there's way more options and combinations possible to separate yourself from everybody else out there by picking the dribble animations exactly how you want them.
You know, that actually sound fire. And again, like you said, the community has been asking for that for a long time. And now I feel like, once we get out there, start playing, we're going to be seeing a lot, like you said, a lot of more unique moves from people. We're not going to see a bunch of the same moves. So I'm actually excited about that. But, that's all great and all, but there's people out there like, let's say, like Boom, who aren't really dribble heads. She can't really put the ball on the floor like me. You know what I'm saying? She's more of a slasher type. That's just Boom, though. We still love her. I'm trying to figure out what other than the dunk meter, which we covered already on the roadmap stream, what other changes are coming to slashing, all right, in NBA 2K27?
Well, first of all, Boom cut astray there for no reason. She's not even here to defend herself. But yes, speaking of slashers, we do have advanced layups to talk about, Stacks, because let's just say Jalen Brunson is probably your favorite player right now, right?
Come on, man.
He also happens to be one of the best finishers in the NBA. So when you think about all the moves he has in his bag, he doesn't just do one type of layup. So this year in 2K27, the dev team has split the gathers and finishes of layups. So that means the hop step, the euro step, the spin, that can be split now from the finishes and combined based on what's actually happening on the court. So it's a nice new addition for all the slashers out there, one of many this year.
So you said dynamic layup engine. This sounds, Evan, this sounds crazy to me. I'm trying to picture it in my mind. Jalen Brunson coming through, Euro floater. Like Like, talk to us, Evan. Come on. Let us know what's going on, man.
Yeah, we got one more thing for the slashes we can talk about right now. This is a new piece of tech that the dev team has added this year. It is an engine for layups that adjusts the layup so that even if you're doing the same layup again and again, it doesn't look the same every time. And this isn't just a visual thing, it can also have a gameplay impact as well. So if you're going up against a defender in the paint, this engine can actually help you maneuver the ball away from getting blocked if you have high finishing ratings. So this is something that you have to actually play the game to feel, and we've heard from a lot of players already that layups feel really good this year. So I'm excited for the slashers to try them out.
I'm actually liking what I'm hearing right now. These layups, man. I'm liking it. All right. Are there any other mechanics on offense that we should be keeping our eye on? A lot of people like to score the ball, Evan. So any other offensive mechanics we should be watching out for?
I do want to talk about rhythm shooting for a second, because I have made it no secret that I personally use rhythm shooting in 2K26. I've also seen a lot of feedback from others in the community about rhythm shooting, though. So, yes, rhythm shooting is back, but there's a couple changes to it that we should talk about. And remember, if this is your first time hearing about rhythm shooting, there's two components to it. It's not just your timing, but also your tempo. So, the first thing we've done is we've made it easier to visualize the tempo of rhythm shooting. So, there is a new tick on the shot meter that reflects your right stick movement, and your goal is to match that tick on the shot meter, and that helps you understand whether you're shooting your tempo is too slow or too fast. And the closer your tempo is to being perfect, the easier it is going to be to time your shot. So that leads to the second thing about rhythm shooting that you should know, Stacks. Based on community feedback, hitting a shot with rhythm shooting does now require greening the timing. So the timing is going to be easier or harder depending on how good your tempo is. But to make the shot, you do have to hit the green window. So we think that will be good news for many of you in the chat. The last thing to know is that you can now rhythm shoot free throws, just like your jump shots. That was a muscle memory thing that a lot of people have given feedback on, that when you go to the free throw line, you have to use the button again. So being able to rhythm shoot your free throws, nice upgrade for all the rhythm shooters out there. But Stacks, that's what's changed with rhythm shooting this year.
That sounds good. I hope that I could kind of remaster it, because I was a rhythm shooter guy as well. So I'm hoping I can remaster it this year. I'm going back to the rhythm. Okay, I'm gonna get it right. Anyway, it sounds like we got a whole bunch of amazing things improved on offense. But what about defense? What about for my lockdowns that's coming into NBA 2K27? What do we got for them, Evan?
Okay, let's move on to defense. So, as you heard earlier in the show, the dev team really wanted to focus on a balanced gameplay experience this year. So, it's not just offense, defense got a lot of love too. And we should start with hands-up defense, because Mike talked about this earlier, but the shot contests have been improved both under the hood, but also in the controls that you have available to you as a defender. So this year for shot contests and hands-up shot contests, there's two types. If you hold the pro stick down, you will get a conservative hands-up defense mechanic that kind of keeps you planted on the ground. So you'll wall up in the paint, for example, but you're rarely going to get called for a foul because you're playing defense more conservatively. If you hold the right stick up, you're going to get an aggressive hands-up contest where you will automatically contest any shot attempt against you. So in the paint, you're still going to maintain verticality, and on the perimeter, you're still going to just get a slight jump against the jump shots, but you are going to play more aggressively than if you had the right stick held down. And on top of that, you still got the block button. So when you want to go all out and try to swat a shot, leap at the shooter, you still got the block button to do that if you choose to do that. But with this system, there is one more thing we want to mention that you may have seen in some of the gameplay footage. We also have this new defensive impact indicator that is beneath the shooter's feet to help you understand the shot contest feedback. And this indicator is going to light up either white, yellow, or red, with white being a weak or late contest and red being a high impact contest on your shot. And that's going to tell you which direction the contest came from and how impactful it was to your shot. So that as you're shooting and as the defender is playing up against you, you can understand the logic between how your shot contest there was determined. So we know this is a very, very big topic that many of you are interested. I think it's enough detail for the people, isn't it, Stacks?
You know, I actually like that. I feel like it kind of creates some form of a hands-up defense. You got to decide which one you want to do, which one is more appropriate for which situation. So I really like that. Hopefully the lockdowns out there, the people ready to play some defense is liking that as well. But what other defensive mechanics got an upgrade? We need to know a little bit more about defense, Evan.
Yeah, the one other one you heard about is the defensive cutoffs, because there's two types. So just to quickly recap, when you're on defense, if you flick the pro stick to the left or the right, you're going to do like a quick one-step cutoff. But if you hold down turbo while doing that, you're going to cover more ground, like you're going to lunge in either the left or the right direction. So think of this as like a mirror match between you on defense going up against dribblers, because they've got explosive dribble moves and combos. You as the defender, you now have to match them step for step. And with this, ankle breakers are also now more logic driven as well. So if the defender's momentum is going the wrong way against you, and you're a shifty ball handler, you got them going the wrong way, their momentum's going the opposite way of you, there's a higher chance that their ankle's going to get broken. Depending on their defensive ratings, of course. That'll determine whether they're able to recover from getting their ankles broken, and if they're going to fall on the ground. But the goal was to make this a kind of one-on-one on the court, so that the dribblers and the defenders have to react to one another. Stacks is probably going to be putting me on the ground a lot, so unfortunately I will have to improve my defensive skills, but I'll get there one day.
You know what, Evan? I like that you said that, man. You're an honest man. You're
I'm
an
being
honest
honest.
man with me.
I'm
man.
being honest.
Alrighty. So anyway, so we got takeover. Let's talk about takeovers a little bit. This is something me myself I was interested in, Evan. Got to tell us more about the new takeover system.
Takeover got a big change. So when you play, you're going to see in your HUD up top that there are now 5 icons up there. There's one for shooting, finishing, playmaking, defense, and rebounding. The 5 disciplines that you all know of. And every single one of those icons is actually a takeover meter. And each one can have a different takeover ability equipped. On top of that, each of them is tracked separately. So they start at neutral at the beginning of the game, and they're going to go up and down depending on your performance. So they can fluctuate down all the way to frozen level, all the way up to takeover level. So if you are shooting lights out, your shooting meter goes up and up and up. Your attributes get boosted, and eventually when your shooting takeover hits that takeover spot, your takeover ability is going to fire off as well. But if you're getting blocked at the rim, your finishing meter is going to go down, right? It's going to keep going down until it's frozen. And Stacks, a really cool thing about this is that by having these 5 separate takeover meters, you could be hot in multiple areas at once. And you could, hypothetically, if you're really good, you could even have multiple takeover abilities active at the same time. So there are 24 different takeover abilities in 2K27. We do have the full list up in the courtside report. But Stacks, you think you're going to have multiple takeovers active?
Ooh, I got to do some research. I believe I can do it, but I got to do a little bit of research. I ain't gonna lie. That sounds crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That has so far been my favorite thing. That sounds crazy right there. I'm looking forward to that.
It's mine as well. But Stacks, there is even more we couldn't get through here. There's advanced controls, there's AI improvements. So after the stream, go to the NBA 2K website and our YouTube channel. All of the 2K27 news is coming out today for our game reveal day. And for gameplay, we also have our Q&A with the dev team live on our official Discord at discord.gg/NBA2K. And we know you all love hearing from the man himself. So you can go into Discord, submit your questions, and Mike Wang is going to be answering questions over the next few days about what you're curious about for gameplay in 2K27. Because even if you read the full courtside report, you watch the full courtside report video, we know there's even more that you all in the community want to know about gameplay and the gameplay mechanics this year. So we're going to be doing Q&A through Discord over the next couple days as well. Stacks, I think we should talk about My Career next. Let's take a look at the My Career trailer, and we'll be right back.
Let's do it, baby.
What's up, MP?
What up? What up?
What are you playing? This the new 2K?
You know it. It's My Career eras.
You like it?
Do I like it? It's fire. You build your guy like regular My Career, but you can play in all these different eras. They got the Curry era, LeBron, Kobe, Jordan.
I like that.
And Magic and Bird. That's the 80s one.
Forget being the best of your era. Play to be the best of all time. The debates about who's the greatest player. and the best dynasty in NBA history will never end. Settle them yourself in My Career Eras. Step onto the court and create history. Outshine Magic and Bird. Deny Michael Jordan his 6 rings. Team up with AI and stop the Lakers' three-peat. Turn Miami's Big Three into the Big Four. And rob D. Rose of his youngest MVP title. They'll question your legacy until you bury them in their prime. Put the debate to rest. NBA 2K27. Ball over everything.
All right, Evan, man. Trailer looked good. You noticed my favorite mode in the game right here. What details can you share with us right now? I need to know more.
Yeah, I'm really excited about My Career this year, Stacks. My Career is the first mode that I played when I started playing 2K, and I know that you also make a lot of content for that mode, Stacks. And this is one of the biggest years for My Career that I can remember. So, for the first time, you can now insert your My Player back in time in one of 5 eras, either the Magic versus Bird era, the Jordan era, the Kobe era, the LeBron era, or the Steph era. And if you have played My NBA, you're familiar with these eras and how each one has not just the rosters of the time period, but also the rules, the play styles, the presentation, and the look and feel of going back in time in a time capsule. So even your locker room looks different in My Career. If you go all the way back to Stax' age, there are wood lockers, there are older CRT TVs, the ones that got a big box in the back, and in eras that are closer to today's world, the locker rooms are more modern. So down to that level of detail, you can experience the eras of My Career now as well.
No, Evan, I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that. All right, we just gonna skip over what you just said right there. But anyway, how does the progression work in eras? Like who are you playing against? Like, I think you got some more information for us, Evan. Come on.
Yeah, so for this, think of this as inserting yourself in history. My NBA Eras is still available if you want to rewrite history in a sandbox mode. But in My Career, it's like a portal in time that drops you into history. And players like Kobe, MJ, LeBron, they're going to be on the teams that they're supposed to be on. So, you know, for me, I'm going straight back to that LeBron era. I'm going back to 2010. I'm joining the Heat, and we're going to make a Big Four together and win lots of championships. But the progression in My Career eras is based on eras moments. So you have to break historic scoring titles, win streak records, and recreate those historical achievements. And if you do, you will unlock 40 levels of rewards with exclusive cosmetics and learn a lot of history as you go as well. Because that's something that I've always loved about NBA 2K, that it doesn't matter when you begin playing. It's almost like an encyclopedia for the history of the NBA. So you'll learn old teams, old players, even if you weren't around to watch them back then. So I personally can't wait to play this all myself and also watch all the types of content that the creators are able to come up with, like you, Stacks.
All right. Let's get out of my